Hey, welcome back. I was thinking about who has access to certain materials. In your world, obviously, certain things are going to be very easy to find. Wood, stone, dirt, water, clay, maybe some metals, maybe some minerals, maybe some gems. But as you get further up, maybe, you know, whatever the equivalent of titanium is, whatever the equivalent of adamantite is, or uh, if you have other personal materials in your world that are super rare, maybe soul stones, maybe specific gems that help contain magic. All of those are items that exist in your world in a limited quantity. So you have to figure out who controls them because that changes the dynamic of that item and the world around it. Now, if the only mine that supplies the soul stones to your world is controlled by an evil king, then obviously the entire world is going to suffer because they have access to this one object that they can control and name their price for. And if it's magical, they're the only ones that have that type of magic. Conversely, maybe you have a world that is very fair with their distribution system. So there's a mine that collects a certain metal, and that metal is parsed out to all the major cities in equal amounts and given to a certain number of blacksmiths in each city to allow for everyone to craft with it on an equal basis. That would allow it to be more prevalent while still being super rare. And that doesn't even get into like the money aspect. And I get that economy in TTRPGs is always kind of weird, but if your party's trying to get a specific mineral and that mineral is only held by one person, you're probably going to have to do more than just pay them for it. It's going to have to be a favor situation. So they're going to ask something of you, and that might be a morally gray area for the party to do. Well, we got to do this sketchy thing for this guy so we can get this object to save a bunch of people. And so it's a kind of catch-22. So just think about who controls the rare and legendary materials in your world. And it will give you an indication of how your party is going to interact with those materials or not, depending on if they even have access to them. So just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your stories be as interesting as you are.